I don't want to make people feel guilty. I'm going to. But you watch and observe people, and what happens is, I'm exaggerating for effect, but the parent or teacher or whoever's in charge, the guardian, will the child say, why? And it becomes incessant. And then you hear them say, because I said so. And if you think that stripping it down to what it is a dominance, you will do because I said. There's no collaboration, there's no empowerment, it's total dominance and removing. So what you've done is you've said to them, that's how my system works, the chimp system. I dominate, you do. So they moved into the chimp system. So then they agitate and rebel, but you created that. Right. Now, it's not as easy as I'm saying it. I understand that children are in chimp mode a lot. Yeah. But if you actually sat down, and it's hard when you're a busy parent or a teacher with 30-odd kids, to say, can I explain why I'm saying this? The child may not understand still and still kick off, but you're actually sowing seeds that the child's learning that when you have a question why, I'll answer it as best I can. I don't want you to do that because... And it can be simple. Don't eat sweets because they're not that healthy compared to your food. And if you eat sweets, you won't eat your dinner. They'll kick and say, well, I will eat my dinner, So then you have to persuade them. But it's reasoning rather than just going, right, here's the sweets taken away, you will wait. And then you have tantrums. Yeah. And you're promoting the chimp behaviours. So they'll carry it on. So the danger is, if we use this a parent system where you are the judge, jury, executioner, it's a subtle one, and I push this in the books to say what we tend to do with children is we compliment things they do instead of asking them to compliment themselves or criticize themselves. So we're not building analytical self-awareness, self-criticism, self-compliment. If you do that, and the evidence is overwhelming, and you can start as young as 4, so you ask them when you paint a picture, tell me what's good, what's not so good, what would you improve on? You can still give approval after they've given a constructive opinion. 10 years on, they don't get thrown around by things like social media because they're the judge, not what people say. Whereas if we keep saying, that's a wonderful picture, what we're doing is externalizing, again, approval. So what you've now got is they move through life looking for your approval because you're priming that. So they won't actually then say, well, I'm actually pleased with what I've done, or I think I could have done better here in a very objective way, which is a skill and we have to teach children. But the evidence is if we do that, at 14, they then become more self-supportive, more self-critical, and the resilience stays.